little, no, I went healthy. That's, it sounded good at the time. Now I wish it wasn't.
All right, head coach Kyle Smith. Coach, will you open with a statement?
Yeah, that was, I mean, hats off to Virginia. They played really well. It's a good team. Thought we came out with good energy, and it was a tight game till about 2 minutes ago in that first half, and we lost Mallory a couple times in our coverages, and he hit a couple threes there. I think it was him. I think they had three threes towards the end. The big kid, Grunlow, hit one. Grunlow, I'm not sure how I said it. And then, so we're going down 7. Knew we had to come out and play well to start the second half, and I thought their defensive took us out of some stuff. We settled for some bad shots and got down and couldn't quite recover. And then that stretch there where Anyenso blocked like 5 shots would really kind of dampen their spirits. But like I said, good team. You're going to have to play really well to beat them, especially beat them here. I felt good about the way we defended and rebounded. But you got to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, obviously Corey's been great coming into this. Playing another freshman guard today in Chance Mallory. Just what did you think of that matchup?
Yeah, I thought Mallory played really well, and I think Ibuka just ran out of gas. I thought that little stretch there where we got, they do send like 5 guys to the glass, so we had some opportunities in transition, and Ibuka kept us in there a little bit. And then, we need to he's been making those shots for us, and we're probably a little too dependent on him, and especially when you can throw, Hall, a veteran guard, at him, and Malik Thomas, who going back to my Washington State days, going against him, and then bring Mallory. And we said that was a key cover coming the game, and he brings a lot of energy off the bench. He's a good player. He played two-way player, and he did a good job changing that game when he got in there. Felt like their bench really did that for him.
Yeah, Coach, DeRitter, what makes him a challenging matchup? He seemed particularly aggressive driving to the rim tonight.
Yeah, no, he's just strong and skilled, and he plays like the vet. He's new to the States and new to ACC, but he's not new to basketball. He's good. He understands play with good poise, his strength. Didn't make any bad decisions out there. That's how and I thought we did a pretty good. He's one of those guys I thought we did a pretty good job on. He had 22. I thought it was a really quiet, efficient 22, and those are guys really hard to scout. He's not trying to do anything he can't do. I thought we had a couple times just like they beat the scout. Our guy Chisholm did a good job on him. He backed him in there, and they called foul, and it was like, I could see that, but you got to fight him. He's a bear. He's going to keep driving, finding contact, spinning off you, and he's really aggressive.
5, 6 shot clock violations, something like that. How much of that was what they were doing? How much of that is just what happened offensively for you guys?
A little bit of both, but more they're doing. And I probably got a little rattled because they they really screwed up a call when they put 2.1 on the shot clock when it should have been 21 seconds on the shot clock. Cost us. So I like to say only 5 violations because I think we would have got a shot off, and I didn't catch it in time. And the refs apologized, but those things happen. But that was that set me for a little loop there. But credit to them. They were switch out on the 1-4 stuff, and it was hard to get around them. You got to get some penetration and be able to find some extra shots. But on the road, those weren't as discouraging as some of the quick shots we took that turned into transition for them. And then. We'd have to. They were pretty patient about if they didn't have some in transition, they'd run some offense and put you in and put some pressure on you, and it wore us down a little bit.
You and Ryan both talked about Virginia's defense kind of taking you out of things in the second half. What specifically were they doing? What was better defensively?
Well, the late in the shot clock when they did it, they picked us up full for 94 feet, and we couldn't make them pay as far as. Just breaking that pressure. I wish I'd done a little better job prepping that. We saw they do it, but they went right from the giddy up. And we're catching it so flat, and Mallory and Thomas and then Hall. They're just, and it wasn't like they're running jumping. They're just like you're gonna earn get it across half court. So I think that's always gonna affect you. It takes you out of your starts to the offense, and that's where I think there was their credit there, and they just were relentless that way. They were committed to doing that.
Todd, how much does their
positional size, especially on the perimeter, affect what you guys can run against them?
Yeah, you just start late in the clock a little bit, and they're Thomas is big and long and strong, and what's his name, Wilson? Is that the right name? Or Lewis? I'm sorry, Lewis. You know, those are big wings, and then obviously when you go with the 4 and 5, it's just real. They're big at every position. We're a little undersized in the wings, what we start with, and that it exposed us a little bit there. Anything else? All righty. Thank you.